Hey yo, how you doing? It's good to see y'all. You know, my name is God. You know what I'm saying? They call me AKA Christbearer. You know what I mean? It's such a blessing to be here and see all y'all. At the same time, we'll take y'all on a little trip of where my physical, my journey began. Well, in this vessel at least. So, and then, like I said, they call it Christbearer. And here we go. Like I said, check out the monument. Check out the monument. It's a monumental thing right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a monumental thing. Because you know why? You know why it's so monumental? Because it helps me free my mind. So when I'm going to help you do, I'm going to help you free your mind. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do for you. All right? Like I said, you might have heard of me. Those who haven't, nice to meet you. Like I said, I'm God, aka Christbearer. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how it all began. You know, it's gonna be a journey. Let's go.
Northstar, what's up, YouTube? I'm soaking up right now with the Northstar. Fresh out of Vegas right now. Coming back to the hood and get it cracking. Up here just doing things. Letting everybody know what it is. You know what I mean? Straight Long Beach in the house. That's what it is. West Coast Killa Beez. Z's. Feel me? I'm up here, young Meko, Northstar, doing it right now. Trying to get a little footage for y'all so y'all can understand what this is all about. Okay? You hear me? Gotta really understand this. It's real right now. In the field. Here with Christbearer, my little brother Ryan, up in here getting it. You know what I mean?
It's your boy the Skarekrow, man. Standing out in front of Plymouth Rock, we're doing the rest of this, you know what I'm saying? CB, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, this is Christbearer. We're going to do this quick, fast, and brief in a hurry and keep it strong because this is what it was, man. You know what I mean? This is where the Northstar, the Black Knights started off. Like I said, Black Knights, Northstar, here. So like I said, this is what we started. It all started with Doc Doom came over after a jail stint, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, locked down for a minute. I don't know how long Doc Doom had, but you know, he came here when me and Meko was staying. Me, Meko, and his brother, little boy Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. We was staying here for a while, you know what I mean? And this was right here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Number 8 right here. This is where we stay. And everything. This is my bedroom right here. You know what I mean? This is my room. You know what I mean? Meko was on the other end, but this was my spot right here. This is a 2-bedroom. Ryan stayed with us for a minute and everything. You know what I mean? Meko's brother, but you know he moved out real shortly, so me and Meko just held it down. But like I said, he was a young boy, and after his mom passed, he wanted to go stay with his family. He really did. This wasn't really no place for him because we had all types of activity going on right here. But anyway, like I said, this is where, you know what I mean? Doc Doom came first, and Doc Doom came, and we was already doing it down. We had freestyle sessions, crazy bananas going up in there. Me and Meko was in practice. Like every day was like a job, freestyling, serving, and freestyling. You know what I mean? Freestyling was a job, just honing our skills. We knew we wasn't the best rappers. We knew we was the hardest workers around. You know what I mean? So this is what we did it at. We used to write, freestyle, you know, for like 7 hours a day, every day here, man. And this is what we used to do with cats. Used to come around and get their product, serve, you know, when we was serving, you know what I mean, just the herbals. And then they used to see us rapping, and niggas that rap would rap. Niggas that didn't rap would sit down and just watch us for a while, you know what I mean? So we just, Northstar came from all that too, you know what I mean? So at the same token, like I said, Doc Doom came, when he first came, he said we was getting down. He's one of the cats who came to buy a sack. He's from the old school, and he was so hip-hop, he said, damn, that nigga's doing it right. So he's like, I know these cats around the way, and that was Muck and Crisis, and they sick. He was like, they sick. So he's like, yo, we'll bring them through. Y'all should meet them, matter of fact. But we never would come over to meet them, you know what I mean, as a group. And Meko was always busy doing his thing, you know what I mean? And I was busy doing my thing, but I was just so hip-hop. And them cats would never come over to us. But I was just so hip-hop, I just said, get it, I'll go with you, Doc. So Doc took me one day to meet Crisis and Monk. We freestyled till it was, you know, purple in the tongue and weak in the knees. And then, bam, I told Meko, man, we gotta meet these cats. They gotta come over here, we gotta link, man, because we all in the same city. We just blocks away doing it. It's two young cats. We should do it, you know what I mean? So Doc wanted everybody to get a group together. He was fighting for that, but he wanted to be a clique. But we just couldn't go with, you know, everybody. We have been doing Northstar for so long. Everybody knew, Doc knew, Christ and Monk knew. Everybody knew about Northstar. This is before Black Knight was even created. They knew about Northstar. But the same token, one day, this dude walked up, you know what I mean? He came up and I would introduce him to Akil. Shout out to Akil, his brother named Akil. He's a light skinned cat, you know what I mean? You know, kind of chunky little brother, solid size dude, you know what I mean? And he was with Akil, and you know, and he was like, yo, this is Holocaust. I want y'all to meet him. He's sick. And he brought him over one day, and he brought Holocaust, and it's like he dropped him off. It's like once Holocaust came over, he never left. Cause I was like, oh, you ill? He's like, you ill? He was like, damn, guys, get a night. We ain't got no place to stay. I'm staying in a hotel. Oh, there go the couch right there. Have a seat, get your blanket. You know what I mean? From there, yo, he was in, you know what I mean? At one point in time, he wanted the other cliques to come together, and he wanted to be a part of Northstar for Black Nights and Surreal, and he asked me alone, but I told him I really couldn't do it because we had just had two members that left our group. We was two, and then two dudes from the hood asked could they be part of our group. That was Jewel, shout out to Jewel and Reese. So they got a part of our group, you know what I mean? And so with Jewel and Reese got a part of our group. Reese he knew Dr. Dre's brother-in-law, so he hooked with Dr. Dre's brother-in-law, and we had an album on the streets. We was serving it, and then Dr. Dre's brother-in-law told Dr. Dre's brother-in-law took it to Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre was like, "Yo, Ben, I want to sign you." And he was like, "Is that right?" He said, "But I'm part of a group called Northstar." Dr. Dre was like, "Oh, you know what? I know about Northstar, but I really don't want them because they really ain't really." You know, I don't think they got the sound for the radio. I'm looking for a radio sound. Reese used to rap about weed. That was more of his thing. Shout out to Reese. He's more of like a ganja head type dude. Me and Meko, we always was me and Meko. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna stay that way till the day we die. But other than that, he said, peace. He said that we wasn't really radio material for him ready. So I'm not mad at that. Cause underground is where I'm at. You know what I mean? I love it. If I stay till the day I die, I would be underground. Because Wu-Tang is underground kings forever. Everybody knows that. We will remain that. If I just got to see to it, church. So like I said, Holocaust came through. I really didn't want to give him part of Northstar because, like I said, I was so fearful at the time. I feel it was a mistake. If I look back on it now, I would let him join the crew. But I was so fearful at the time that he might come in, you know, and get the hood notoriety that we gave before we gave the last two cats, and then feed off that and leave, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Dr. Dre ended up not even signing that cat, Reese. You know, shout out to him, though. You know, Dr. Dre, I don't know why you do that, man. That's fucked up, Dre. You know that. Dre. You know that was fucked up, man. Anyways, we broke up the Northstar group, so me and Meko we did our two Northstar thing, and from there we back. Let nobody ever enter the group, man, until we make it, you know what I mean? And from there, yeah, maybe we might let somebody into the group, because at least everybody gonna know, hey, man, you work, pay dues for this, so here you have it, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is where the style started, man, you know what I mean? Doc Doom, Crisis, Monk, Holocaust, all under one roof.